My dear friends, we celebrate today the feast of the baptism of the Lord, which brings the Christmas season to a close and ushers us into the ordinary time of the year. The feast is not simply about remembering an event in Jesus' life. It is about recognizing what his baptism means for you and for me and how it shapes our identity as Christians. In the Gospel of Matthew, we see Jesus, sinless and holy, standing in line with the sinners to be baptized by John at the River Jordan. He did not need baptism for himself, but he chose to enter into solidarity with us. By stepping into those waters, Jesus identifies with our human condition, taking upon himself the burden of sin so that he might redeem us. This is a profound act of humility. The Son of God does not remain distant from our struggles, but immerses himself in them. His baptism foreshadows the cross, where he will fully embrace our brokenness and transform it into new life. As Jesus emerges from the water, the heavens open, the Spirit descends like a dove, and the Father's voice declares, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased." We read this in Matthew Gospel, chapter 3, verse 17. This moment reveals, dear friends, the Trinity, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in perfect communion. It also marks the beginning of Jesus' public ministry, empowered by the Spirit to bring healing, justice, peace, and love. So, dear friends, what does this mean for us today? Through our own baptism, we are united with Christ. The same Spirit that descended upon him descends upon us today. The Father looks at each of us and says, "You are my beloved child." Baptism is not just a ritual, it is a foundation of our Christian identity. It calls us to live as disciples, to reject sin, and to carry Christ's light into the world. St. Peter reminds us in Acts that Jesus went about doing good and healing all who were oppressed, as we read in Acts of Apostles, chapter 10, verse 38. That is our mission, dear friends. Baptism is both a gift and a responsibility to live in holiness, to serve others, and to proclaim the gospel. In practical terms, the feast challenges us today to renew our baptismal promises, to reject sin and live faithfully, to recognize our identity as beloved children of God, to embrace our mission to bring justice, mercy, peace, love to our families, to our parishes, to our communities, to our workplaces, and to care for creation and for one another, as Isaiah prophesied. The servant of the Lord brings justice gently without breaking the bruised or quenching the smoldering wick. Dear friends, as we celebrate the baptism of the Lord, let us remember that baptism is not a past event, but a present reality. Each day we are called to live out our identity as beloved children of God, empowered by the Spirit, and sent to continue Christ's mission in the world. May we, like Jesus, hear the Father's voice and respond with our lives of faith, service, and above all, our lives of love. May God bless you and have a beautiful celebration.